Hey everybody, my name's Adam or EposVox, and welcome to a new video idea called What's on My Android. Now this obviously isn't an entirely new idea, as it's been inspired by a lot of What's on My Tech videos and blog posts and things like that I saw at the end of 2014 and kind of wanted to do myself but never got around to. I like showing setup videos and desktop videos and things like that every quarter or so that way I can keep track of my progress and what all that I change. And so I'm kind of doing that with my phone here with this video. Now this is my phone. It's a Samsung Galaxy S4. It's nothing too exciting. It's not top of the line, cutting edge, but it's my first smartphone and it gets the job done. And I'm trying to figure out an angle here that I can hold it in which it won't glare. And it does have an OtterBox Defender case on it. Most of what you see on here is what I use for like school and on the go because it's my primary use of this phone. I do have a Chromebook and a tablet and a computer, and so those are my main devices. This is just what I use when I'm at university and things like that. It is my last semester, but I do still have things set up specifically for that purpose. Now on the home screen here, I do have the default weather app, which if I click on it, obviously pulls up the weather. It's just really convenient. It's very basic, but it's really convenient to just have the weather, the date, and the time all together here on my home screen when I pull the phone up. And then I have Skype and Facebook Messenger, default messenger apps, things like that. Amazon Seller, I do some reselling and some normal selling on Amazon, so it's really useful to just click that and go scan something when I'm at a store when I think I might have found a good deal, and it'll tell me, you know, my estimated earnings from it, things like that. Instagram, I try to use it whenever possible. It's pretty cool to share photos and things like that, and just a convenient way of instantly sharing photos that I can link up to Facebook and Twitter. Google Chrome, obviously. Google Calendar, obviously that's my main digital calendar that I use, though I do use a lot of paper calendars as well. Google Keep is kind of like my to-do list kind of thing, or just general like note-taking stuff. And then Gmail is the app that I use for my email. Now there is, of course, the Inbox app, but I've not really tried it out yet, and most of the like non-business people that I've heard who have tried it out ended up going back to Gmail. Now at the bottom row is pretty much all stock apps: phone, contacts, messaging, and the camera, and then the apps shortcut. Now I did mess around and by default use the Google Camera app for a very long time, but I just found for certain things it was really frustrating to use, at least on this phone. I know pretty much per phone the experience is different, but on this phone I really did not like using the Google Camera app, so I ended up switching back to the stock Galaxy S4 camera app for now. If we swipe over to the right here, we have all of my banking, financial stuff, my credit card, PayPal, virtual wallet, AdSense, Google Analytics, Amazon, eBay, UPS My Choice for tracking shipments, and then a couple random things that I use from time to time, like Google Drive, Hootsuite for Twitter, Facebook managing it, posts to all of them at once. I have the Pro subscription. It's actually really useful for just scheduling out mass content. And then Google Hangouts, Fiverr, where I do like my voiceover gigs, things like that. The app is honestly kind of a pain to have on my phone because I keep the notifications on just because I don't always get an email notification. But then when I do get an email notification, I get double notifications and it's just annoying, but it's convenient to have on there in case I need to access it, which I do every now and then. YouTube Studio, which I really don't honestly use that much. Newegg, YouTube, regular YouTube, and then the Play Store. And then if you swipe over to the right here, this is the Today Calendar widget. I discovered it a couple weeks ago. It's pretty convenient to use. It just has like, I use the agenda mode. Actually, I think I prefer the month mode, but I have the agenda mode on here right now, just trying it out. And it's just a scrolling list of all your current, like, ongoing calendar stuff, which I have a lot of, be it homework assignments. I put on there, like, my video uploads that I do for each of my channels, things like that. Just convenient to have a list all here at a swipe. And then if we swipe back over to the left of the home menu, you have AdSense tracking, which for whatever reason isn't showing anything at the moment. I'm not sure why. And then just some random stuff that I like having on here just for the sake of having it, like without having to go through the apps menu. And so I have the Steam app, which I use once in a blue moon. Every once in a while I will access the photos through the gallery. Google Maps is useful when I'm on the go and need to travel because my TomTom is super out of date. Music I did use until my micro SD card died, and then all my music came off my phone. Random game, Facebook, Twitter. Out of Milk is a shopping list that my family uses. And then I have an email widget here, and then a couple extra, again, just handy apps. Every once in a while I use the remote on here for my TV and DVR. Quick barcode scanner. Google Voice, I do have that set up. I don't really use it though. Bejeweled, why not? Domino's, gotta have pizza. My Mobile Light app for setting up and testing the Mobile Light Wireless, which I've been reviewing as of late, and then Google Translate and Dropbox. And that's pretty much it. I don't really use a whole lot on here. Like I said, I do primarily use it while I'm at school and the like, but it's convenient to have some of the calendar stuff and messaging at my fingertips. I do want to mess around with using Hangouts for my texts. I've messed around with about 3 different apps for managing my text messages, and I've always defaulted back to the default app on this phone, just because contacts got really screwy for a while using the Hangouts app. It would combine them with because I already have my contacts set to sync with my Google contacts, but it'll still like cross-combine them if I set it up in Hangouts, and so it gets really weird. So I've just stuck with the default one, but I do use other apps for other things. So this is what's on my phone for Q1 of 2015. I did have an update, UPS updated, woo. It is running the stock, whatever, TouchWiz launcher that came on the phone. I will be doing more of these videos which will be less, I don't know if you can hear my voice is kind of strenuous because the angle I'm doing all this at is kind of strenuous to record. I will be doing these for my desktop, my Chromebook, and even my camera rig. If you want to see this kind of video for any other device, let me know in the comment section down below. I do use a wide variety of devices. These are just the main ones that I use that are applicable to this, but I could use it for other stuff. Otherwise, guys, thank you so very much for watching, and I will catch you in a future video.